NBC 26 Live at 5, a judge rules today the state's voter ID law is constitutional. The Republican law passed 2 years ago, but despite this latest ruling, the controversial law is still held up in court. NBC 26's Brian Miller has more in our big story at 5.
An appeals court ruled just today on a lawsuit filed by the League of Women Voters. Now, the law was struck down in March of last year, but this latest ruling reverses that decision. When Governor Scott Walker signed the voter ID bill into law, he expected the law to be challenged.
We've said all along we thought that ultimately the law that was passed, that I signed the law, would go into effect.
But the law will not go into effect immediately because 2 other lawsuits challenging the law are pending.
The decision that was made today does not completely resolve the constitutionality of the law.
That's good news for Julie Arneth with the League of Women Voters of Greater Green Bay, who says the ID laws are not necessary.
There is a lack of voter fraud in the state of Wisconsin. There just has not been any. Plus, there are rules in place in case any voter fraud is found.
Backers of the law say its intent is to prevent voter fraud.
Overwhelmingly, voters in the state have said that they want some reasonable form of voter ID. And that's what we presented, and we just thought it was a matter of time.
The judge ruled there was not enough evidence that voters would be prevented from voting, but opponents say tens of thousands of voters could be denied their right to vote. And meanwhile, a state Republican from down in Greendale is pushing a brand new bill that would allow poor people to become exempt from the voter ID law. I'm Brian Miller for NBC 26.
Thank you.